In Japanese, I love you is translated as Aishiteru, but Japanese people rarely say Aishiteru to their partners, and many Western people cannot understand why. But to be honest, from our Japanese perspective, we cannot understand why Western couples often say I love you to each other and hug and kiss in public. We secretly think Western couples are immature and don't understand real love. So today, I'll talk about why Japanese people don't say I love you. After watching this video, you will understand why Japanese people don't say I love you. Meshida jokes about Japan. Hey guys, it's Meshida. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm a comedian and I introduce funny Japanese culture. If you are interested in that, please subscribe to my channel and please check out my Patreon page, podcast and other YouTube channels too. And I'm organizing my solo stand-up comedy shows in Tokyo. If you want to watch my solo show, please check out the link below. Meshida. We Japanese translate I love you as Aishiteru in Japanese, but in the olden days, in Japanese, aisu was used in a different way. Before, aisu expressed affection from parents to kids or from those of higher status to lower status. In short, in Japan, aisu means how an adult adores a child. In Japan, aisu might traditionally be translated as loricon or pedophile. The word Aishiteru started being used as it is now almost 150 years ago, during the end of the Edo period to the beginning of Meiji, because that expression was brought to Japan from Western countries. So, for Japanese people, the I love you culture is relatively new. We managed to westernize the word aisu and accept that word and culture. But even now, we don't know how to handle those westernized words, unlike Japanese Western-style toilets. Recently, we Japanese often use aishiteru in the past tense. We often say aishiatta or I loved him or her. It means I had a sex or they had a sex. You could say that in Japan. When we translate aishiteru into English, it's not I love you, it's I love you. So, Japanese married couples never have a reason to say aishiteru to their partners. Meshida. The Japanese language has a wide variety of expressions and can easily make new expressions, so we can express love in many ways. Also, Japan is known as a high-context culture. That means a culture in which people have the same experience, feeling, or values in their background for communication. That's why we Japanese don't need to say things directly, especially when we refuse or deny something. We Japanese think the more we express something indirectly, the more beautiful it sounds. For example, if you ask a Japanese woman on a date, if she replies,
"Thank you very much for your message. It was very fun to talk with you last night, but recently I'm busy with work. When I have a time, I will send you a message."
It means I'm not interested in you. Fuck off. Guys, trust me, I have experienced this many times. She will be busy forever. And when it comes to a love relationship, we Japanese unconsciously think hiding our real emotions by using non-direct expressions to convey our honest feeling is so romantic. So, saying I love you directly is not romantic. For example, instead of saying I love you, it's more romantic to say let's always be together. And this also means I love you for Japanese people. So, Japanese men often say proudly, we Japanese don't need to say I love you to our partners. Without words, we are connected strongly and understand each other. Then, they don't understand when she leaves. Meshida. It says that the first Japanese English teacher translated I love you as look at the moon, it's so beautiful. To say that we are sharing something beautiful means I think so much about you, and that means I love you. It's very, very Japanese. When I was dating my Japanese ex-girlfriend, my American friend advised me to say I love you to her. So I said I love you to my girlfriend. Then she got angry and said to me, "Are you cheating on me?" She began to doubt me and we started arguing a lot. In Japan, if you say I love you at an inappropriate time, you will have a problem. She will think, "He suddenly said I love you. It's weird. He must be compensating for his behavior. Oh fuck, he must have cheated on me." Because of that, she broke up with me. But I was not cheating. In Japan, one night stands don't count, especially imaginary ones.
Meshida.
Unlike Western people, when we Japanese are kids, traditionally we always sleep with our parents. In Japan, it's very normal for kids to sleep with their parents in the same room, and Japanese kids often take a bath with their father or mother. You could say that Japanese kids spend all their time with their parents while in their house. On the other hand, Western kids usually sleep alone in their own room and they rarely take a bath together with their parents. Unlike Japanese parents, Western parents try to separate their own and their kids' rooms and they try to have their own alone time or parents' time. So, instead of spending all their time together, they try to express their love to their kids and say I love you 1,000 times. At the same time, Japanese parents think we always spend time together and even though we don't say I love you or express our love, we are connected strongly and understand each other. Not only regarding their kids, but also with their married partners, they think so. That's why now we have a high divorce rate. And Japanese houses are tiny compared to Western houses. So in Japanese houses, when we eat and relax, we are very close to each other. Even if we don't want to touch each other, we are touching in our tiny house. So we don't need to hug each other. On the other hand, not only are Western houses big, but they try to spend time in separate rooms purposely because the parents want private time. They are not physically close when at home. So when parents spend time with their kids, they need to show their love. Especially in order to have sex with their partner in their own room. They'll say, I love you again and again to try to make their child fall asleep quickly. Maybe that's why when Westerners cheat on their partner, they say to their partner, I love you again and again. It's a habit.
Meshida.
To tell the truth, sorry to Western people, but we Japanese think it's very childish to say I love you to your partner. For us, true love cannot be expressed in words. The word I love you is just pretending at love. The famous Japanese band Gospelers' song, Hitori, expresses what true love is for Japanese. Listen. 愛してるって最近言わなくなったのは本当にあなたを愛し始めたから。Traditionally, we Japanese unconsciously think love only exists between family. I mean, parents and kids or mothers and kids. True love only exists among blood relatives. So it's impossible to love others or partners. Among partners, true love doesn't exist. It's not true love. It's just love. Anyway, now you guys understand why I am single.
Meshida.
Thank you very much for watching this video. If you liked this video, please like and subscribe to my channel. And please check out my Patreon, podcast, and other YouTube channels too. So see you soon. Bye bye.